The first generation Ford Ranger Raptor wasn't mad enough for you? You want more power, more comfort, more technology, and a suspension system lifted straight out of a Dakar racer? Well, have we got some good news for you? Ford has let its designers off their leashes, and they've worked wonders with the Ranger platform. Don't be fooled by the Raptor's appearance. It might look similar to the standard Ranger pickup in profile, but there are more changes lurking under the body than you can shake a muddy stick at, all of which are designed to allow the truck to batter even the toughest off-road course into a soggy pulp. Headline upgrades include a 288 brake horsepower twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 petrol engine, Clever Fox off-road dampers, 2 locking differentials, and 7 different drive modes with specific parameters for everything from muddy ruts to sand dunes. And, like the old Raptor, the new one is perfectly comfortable on the road. We love it! Read on to find out how much. The Ranger Raptor comes with an aggressive appearance to match its improved performance. To that aim, the Raptor has big fender flares, a custom front fascia with prominent, bold Ford branding, and a raised ride height to match the added width. The standard Ranger's C-shaped headlight design is retained, with the headlight clusters extended wide. The 17-inch wheels aren't huge, but the thick BF Goodrich All-Terrain KO2 tires can be deadlocked. Only the Crew Cab Raptor will be available, with a bevy of Raptor decals for individuals who want to stand out, as if the gigantic 2.3 mm thick front bash plate could be overlooked. Dual exhaust pipes and giant Raptor badging distinguish this model at the back. We believe Ford's Velocity Blue and Antimatter Blue paint colors and other colorful Ford tints like Code Orange will be distinctive colors for the Ranger Raptor. At the reveal, a truck looked like it was painted in Rapid Red, the model's signature color. All of the upgrades to the Raptor SE have had quite an impact, but it's not a positive one for those wanting to carry a lot of cargo. The payload capacity has been cut to just 620 kilograms, which, once you've got 4 sturdy passengers on board, doesn't leave much leeway for anything in the back. Crucially, it's also under the HMRC arbitrary 1-ton limit to qualify as a commercial vehicle. That means business lessees will be paying the VAT element, unable to reclaim the 20% tax. That's not something that will worry private users, of course. Towing limits have also been cut, down from 3,500 kilograms to 2,500 kilograms, limiting its usefulness to some. Inside, there are jet fighter-inspired sports seats for extra cornering support. And a Code Orange accent theme on the instrument panel, the seats, and the dash trim is mirrored by the amber ambient lighting. You get a leather sports heated steering wheel with thumb swells, an on-center marker, and cast magnesium paddle shifters. Plus, there's a 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster. The center infotainment monitor is now bigger and much better than anything found in any other pickup, 12 inches in size, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone mirroring, plus a 10-speaker B&O sound system. This SYNC4A display has a dedicated screen view for off-roading, providing information on steering angle, vehicle pitch, driveline, and roll angles. The gear stick's been changed for a short-throw E-shifter, and there's now an electronic parking brake too. Rear seat space from the double cab body is okay, but not very much different from the previous generation model. What's different is that for this model, the bench has been reshaped for extra cornering support. Air vents are included, as is a fold-down armrest with cup holders, and you get Code Orange trimming, Isofix child seat attachments, and storage bins beneath the seat bases. It's a good laugh. You get 288 brake horsepower and 362 pounds per FT of torque, which Ford says is enough to shove the Raptor from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 7.9 seconds. That's hot hatchback territory in a vehicle that was originally designed for carrying lumber. If you haven't already catoned on, that's nuts. It feels quick, too, although that's partly down to Ford's 10-speed automatic gearbox, which is all too happy to drop down a few cogs if you so much as look at the throttle pedal. Unlike most pickups, you have enough power in reserve from a cruise to consider overtaking, and if you do unleash the engine's full potential, it'll snarl and whistle like a rally car. However, you get the feeling that the engine has more to give. And it does! Australian-delivered versions of the Raptor produce a whopping 392 brake horsepower and 430 pounds per FT of torque. For some reason, UK buyers get a strangled version of the engine, but if you're hungry for some more poke, and you don't mind voiding your warranty, the aftermarket scene has already unlocked the Raptor's ECU. If you're the sensible type, you can also opt for the same 2.0-liter four-cylinder diesel engine used by the previous generation Raptor. But we wouldn't bother because you'll sacrifice all the fancy off-road suspension technology for only very marginal fuel economy gains. It isn't worth it. Here's where the Raptor starts to flex its muscles. There are 4 off-road drive modes to choose from called Mud/Ruts, Sand, Rock Crawl, and the very appropriately named Baja mode, which, when paired with the arsenal of mechanical off-road kit on the chassis, allows the Raptor to tackle any terrain you can throw at it at preposterous speeds. Nothing can stop it. Do you need to pass through a muddy bog? Just stick the chassis in mud mode, engage low range, and simply watch in awe as the Raptor wades through it. Rocky slopes won't stop it either. There's a crawl function in hill descent mode which will stop the truck running away from you. In fact, the only thing that can stop the Raptor off-road is its size. It's a big old brute, and it simply can't fit through gaps that bantamweight off-roaders like the Suzuki Jimny and Dacia Duster can. But there's plenty of space in the load tray for a chainsaw to hack back the undergrowth and continue your charge. You can even specify a roll-top tonneau cover, so your power tools won't fall out when you launch over a jump. The Ford Ranger Raptor is a vehicle you buy with your heart rather than your head, and you should look at it in the same way as a flash sports car. It's an entertaining toy that you're unlikely to use to its full potential, but it's a great laugh to drive at even a tenth of its maximum capability. It might just be the best pickup on sale now. There are certainly better value propositions out there, but none can match the Raptor for its breadth of ability. It rides well on the road, it's fast, it sounds great, and it can plow through anything the wilderness can throw at it. What more do you want? For a viral US Ford Ranger Raptor review, click this video.